Hello students, in this video lecture we are going to study following topics: definition of operating system, components of operating system, functions of operating system, and services in operating system. Now first, how we define operating system. Operating system is a program that acts as an interface between the user and the computer hardware and controls the execution of all kinds of program. Now figure shows operating system. Most popular operating systems are Windows, Linux, Mac, Apple, OS2, Macintosh, etc. Now these are the operating systems. Now next topic is components of computer system. A computer system can be divided into four components. Number one, the hardware, that is CPU, memory, and input-output devices. Number two, the operating system. Number three, the application programs like compiler, database, video games, etc. And number four, the users, that is people, machines, or other computers. Now see figure shows components of computer system. This figure shows computer hardware is at innermost level, operating system is at the outer level to that of computer hardware. Application programs are at outer levels to that of operating system. Users can interact to computer hardware through application programs and operating system. The basic resources of a computer system are provided by its hardware, software, and data. The operating system works as a resource allocator. The resources like CPU time, memory space, file storage space, input-output devices are allocated to the programs and users by operating system. An operating system can be viewed as a control program. It controls the execution of user program to prevent errors and improper use of the computer. Operating system makes a provision of security and confidentiality of information to the users. Now next is, what are the functions of operating system? Operating system performs the following function. Number one, the booting the computer. When we start the computer, this process is called booting. Number two, performs basic computer tasks that are managing the various peripheral devices, for example, mouse, keyboard, etc. Number three, provides a user interface, for example, command line graphical user interface, that is GUI. Number four, handle system resources such as computer's memory and sharing of the central processing unit, that is CPU time, by various applications or peripheral devices. Number five, provides file management, which refers to the way that the operating system manipulates, stores, retrieves, and saves data. And the last function is coordination between other softwares and users. Next topic is services in operating system. Operating system provide following services. Now these services are: number one, information management; number two, process management; and number three, memory management. Now we discuss one by one services. Number one service is information management. Information management is a set of services used for storing, retrieving, modifying, or removing the information on various devices. These system services manage the organization of information, that is a system calls. A system call is the programmatic way in which a computer program requests a service from the kernel of the operating system it is executed on. A system call is a way for programs to interact with the operating system. Now some list of system calls in information management system is are: number one, create a file, create a directory, open a file or read, write, or both, close a file, read data from file to buffer, write data from buffer to file, move the file pointer, read and return file status, create a link, change working directory. Now these are the list of system calls in information management. Now next service is process management. Process management is the process by which operating system manage processes, threads, enable processes to share information, protect process resources, and allocate system resources to process that request them in a safe manner. In multiprocessing environment, operating system allows more than one application or process to run simultaneously. Process management is a part of an operating system which manages the processes in such a way that system performance can be enhanced. The operating system deals with other types of activities also, that includes user programs and system programs like a printer spooling, virtual memory, swapping, etc. A process is an activity that needs certain resources to complete its tasks. Various computer resources are CPU time, main memory, and input-output devices. These resources are allocated to the processes and based on decision that which process should be assigned for the allocation of a resource, and this decision is taken by process management implementing the process scheduling algorithms. It is important a process is not a program. A process is only one instant of a program in execution. Some list of process management in a system call is as: create a child process, wait for a child process, terminate a process, change the priority of a process, block a process, ready a process, dispatch a process, suspend a process, resume a process, and delay a process. Now these are the list of process management in system calls. Now next is memory management. Now memory management service is the most important part of an operating system that deals directly with both the primary memory known as main memory and a secondary memory known as auxiliary memory. The main memory is a large array of bytes and each byte has its own address. Main memory provides the storage of a program that can be accessed directly by the CPU for its execution. The primary task of memory management is to load the program into main memory. The memory manager tracks the available memory allocation, which one is available, which is to be allocated or deallocated. It also takes decision regarding which pages are required to swap between the main memory and the secondary memory. This activity referred as a virtual memory management that increases the amount of memory available for each process. Some list of system calls in memory management is as: allocate a chunk of memory to process, free chunk of memory from a process, allocate and deallocate memory spaces as and when required, decide which process should be loaded into memory when the memory space is free. Now these are the list of system calls in memory management.